Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Gina and it's Gina's signature. So today I'll just be making this beautiful spaghetti strap circle flare gown for a little girl. So if this is what you're interested in, please kindly watch till the end and please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and don't forget to share. So without wasting further ado, I'll be drafting this on the paper and then I'll be transferring it to the fabric shortly. So the first thing I'm doing right there is to get the shoulder, the measurement divided by 2, which was 10. And then I divided into 2, that was 5. And then of course I came down by 5 inches for the armhole. And then I used half an inch as my shoulder slope. If you like, you can use 1 inch, but I made use of half an inch for the shoulder slope. So those are the things I'm trying to mark there. I'm just trying to draft this on the paper because I want to manage the fabric that I'll be making use of. So I'm connecting my shoulder to my armhole and then I'm drawing out my armhole, as you can see. And that armhole is going to be serving as our chest line. So let me just slant the shoulder, as you can see. So I'll just get the middle of that so that I'll cover my armhole curve. So now we get to dividing my bust or chest measurement into 4, whatever that is you mark there. The little girl's bust circumference was 22. 22 divided by 4, that gives me 5.5, and so I just like added 1.5 inches to that as sewing allowance. So I'll be making use of 1 inch for the sewing allowance. So that half an inch is just meant to be like to make it free. It's not supposed to be too tight fitted, yeah. So I just carved out my armhole curve. It looks odd from the camera angle, but just blend it in so that it would be smooth and give you that curve that you would want. So there's no need for me to get the length because this paper is not going to give me the length of the gown. So I'll just like cut out from the chest line as it is like this and then place it on my fabric and then cut out. You see how I'm going to be doing that very shortly. So before that, I just want to come down by 2.5 inches for the neck depth, and then from the armhole or from where I slanted the neckline, the shoulder rather, I'll be slanting that like so to give me a round neckline. Of course, you know this is going to be carrying a spaghetti strap, so it's not going to be having any sleeve, so it's going to be a spaghetti strap, yeah. So that's why I did it like this. I believe you understand what I just did. It's not magical. If you don't understand, please just rewind and then rewatch so that you would understand what I did, yeah. So I'm just cutting this out and then I'll remove the remaining paper because it's not needed again. So basically what I need is just this one that I have on the table. So I'm cutting it out. So the armhole is just going to be exactly the same thing because you won't know the front and you won't know the back of the clothes, so that anywhere the child sees fit, you can just wear. So this is what we have here. So I'm going to be placing this on my fabric and then I'm going to be making alterations to get the length of the gowns because this is going to be a gown. So I'm introducing my fabric because it's a limited fabric, like it's not much. So I'm just going to be managing this. So I'm going to be folding in a bias form. So you know the way we fold in a bias form, like is it triangle or rectangle? I'm not good at mathematics, honestly. So just fold in a bias format as you see me. So the wider you want it to be, that is how you're going to be folding it. But because we are managing our fabric, I'm just going to be folding it a little bit like so. So I'm going to be using duct tape to place it like so and then get the length that I'll be needing. So in order to determine the length, you just need to place your tape roll on the shoulder area because you know you've cut out the neckline, so you won't get the accurate measurement for that. So I would advise that you place it on the shoulder so that you get the actual measurement for the length of the gown. So I'll be placing it like where I just pointed at. So when I started placing this, I got the 30 inches that I wanted, but it did not go all the way around. So that was why I like removed it and I had to refold so that I would get, because I don't want to join it at the lower part at all. Yeah. So that's why I removed it, and then I'm going to be using another side so that I would get that actual 30 inches length that I wanted. So I will fold it like this. And then I'll place it exactly where it's supposed to be. And sorry, around this area my camera did not capture how I got the length, but honestly I have a tutorial on how to cut this flare dress. So if you feel like I didn't really show the length, I didn't know the camera was not capturing it, please pardon me. I didn't know at all because I was so focused on making the tutorial that I didn't even look up to see how it was capturing it. So you just place the tape like so, and then you get the length. You keep rotating it until you get to the extreme end of the material. So that is what I am doing right now. I'm just getting like 30 inches because the actual length is 29 inches, but I added 1 inch as a sewing or hemming allowance. So I just got 30 inches, and then you rotate from that angle all the way until you get to the side seams. So that is what I did, and then I just marked it. You can see that I used my chalk to connect it to the length from the armhole area. So the next thing to do is just to cut it out. Just cut out exactly what you have like so. So if you've watched up to this level, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. Kindly like, please always leave comments now, but your girl is trying. Please encourage me one way or the other. I would appreciate that. Thank you. It's not easy, but thank you all. I really appreciate every one of you. Yeah. So wherever you're watching this video from, please kindly leave in the comment section. I see that most of my viewers are from, well, I know some are from Nigeria, yeah, because I'm based in Nigeria, of course, and I'm a Nigerian. But I think I see some people from other West African countries like Ghana. Shout out to my Ghanaian people. Shout out to Indians. Yeah, they do. They watch this. I'm surprised. And some other African countries. Thank you all. I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Thank you for the love. May God bless you. Bless you and bless us all. Thank you. So I've gone ahead to cut out the facing. You know, we should know how to cut out the facing. Just place the neckline on fold, and then you cut out exactly like that. But what I did was that I cut it all the way around the armhole, because I'm going to be using this facing to turn the armhole area. And then I made some straps, yeah, that I'll be using to tie it on the shoulder area. You can see it. I just cut out like 1 inch, you fold into 2, and then you just sew it, and then it becomes a strap. We all know how to do this, but if you want me to make a tutorial on that, no problem. So I just placed it, and then I brought my facing on top like so. So I'm going to be sewing it and then turn it around the top stitch so that it would conceal the stitches of the straps. Yeah, so that is what I'm basically going to be doing now, and I'll be repeating the same thing on the other side of the clothes. So that is what I was just trying to explain right there. So any side is okay. You can wear any side. There is no front and there is no back. So anywhere that you want to wear, you can just wear it. But this is any side of the clothes is okay. So I'm just going to be placing the straps on this as well. Place the facing like so. I would advise you make use of a facing if you want your clothes to be very neat. Some people make use of bias to do this, but I would advise you cut out a facing for this, because it makes the work neater and easier, especially the armhole area. There's no need for you to use your bias and turning it, because by the time you use a facing to turn it, it will look very, very neat and professional. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing the same thing to the two sides, both on the front and the back, and at the back to show you how it looks. So I've gone ahead to do that, and then this is what we have. So I think as at the time I've done this, you would understand what I was explaining here. So you can see the straps. It will be as if it came with the clothes. But it was sewn, so you can see the inside, you can see the facing is already looking beautiful, it's neat, looking neat. So all you need to do is just to give it a very good press, and everything is going to be sitting perfect. So that is one side, and then this is the other side. I did exactly what I did on one side on the other side as well. So you can see these are the straps. It's more visible now, and it's being concealed because we used the lining to turn it all over. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to be placing the fabric right sides facing each other. Yeah, so just place like so, right sides facing each other like this. Just take your time and then place it very well, because you want everything to align. Yeah, you want it to align properly, so just place it very well like so. So this is for like a 3 or 4-year-old child. Yeah, so I'm going to be running 1 inch on both sides. So just run 1 inch all the way down, run 1 inch on both sides, because that is the sewing allowance that was added. I told you that the half an inch was supposed to be to make the bust or the chest area a little bit free. You don't want it too tight for the child, so that is why I added half an inch for ease. Yeah, so the 1 inch is just to sew it all the way down, and then I'll be making use of a bias to fold the lower parts. So like I said before I started cutting this thing on my fabric, it depends on the volume of the flare that you want, but like mine, I did not really fold it all the way. If not, it would have been more flarier, but because I was managing this fabric, that was why I folded like this, and it came out like a line, but it's also looking very beautiful. So we have come to the end of this tutorial. As you can see, it's looking beautiful, it's looking cute, like the one on the thumbnail. If you want to have that gathers effect at the lower part, you can just cut out some strips and then you add to it, but the fabric was not enough. That was why I just had to stop at this level. So we have the straps, is adjustable, so no matter how old the child is, the child can wear it as long as he or she wants, because you can adjust the strap to fit the size of the child. So that is why basically we use straps like this to sew for children, so that you can adjust it and it will have that perfect fitting. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and then don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Thank you. I really appreciate every one of you. So kindly watch out for my next tutorial. This is Junior Signatures, and I'm signing out. Bye.